Hi.
Okay.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh, she's gonna phase again.
Si ya saben cómo me pongo, ¿para qué me invitan?
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while. I do apologize. The way that I upload and edit all my videos is all through my iPhone, so I do apologize. I know I did say I wanted to upload every other day, but that could be kind of hard to do. I would try though. I would definitely still try, but just heads up. That's the reason why I haven't been able to upload, is because it does take me quite a process to do. Now, with that being said, we do have some OG Apex today. Nothing too crazy, guys. This is just a quick little gameplay. My God, though, the hemlock back in the day was fucking disgusting. Let me say that. One thing I do want to say, though, guys, is I technically am an OG player. I did play the game in like preseason, season 1, 2, season 3. Things like that, but I never really liked the game. I actually hated the game. I had buddies that, will always want to play, and I would actually hate the game. A couple of reasons. I think the main reason why I hated the game was I was a COD player. I was coming from COD. I played primarily a lot of, Modern Warfare 2, World at War, the old school prime, in its prime COD, so I did play a lot of that. So when I started coming to Apex, it wasn't by choice or because I wanted to play Apex or anything like that. It's just because my friends wanted to play it. They were kind of tired of COD, where I wasn't really tired of COD yet. But yeah, so I was kind of forced into playing Apex, and let me tell you, I kind of really didn't like the game. Hate is definitely a strong word, but I would definitely use the word hate in this situation. Oh, I remember this. Look at this. I throw a grenade in here. I go around like an idiot and it blows up. Luckily, I didn't take too much damage. This is nasty with the wingman. Oh, the old school wingman was disgusting. 72 to a headshot. That is just disgusting. But yeah. Now, going back and playing OG Apex. Now, this is the thing that, a lot of us in the community of Apex were asking for. We wanted OG back. We wanted the old school things back. And we got them back this season, finally. It only lasted for about 2 weeks. The time we were recording this video, the event's already over. Unfortunately, you can no longer go back and play OG anymore, which is, quite unfortunate because it was kind of fun in a way. But it just reminded me of how hard this game really is. Now, my theory is the developers Respawn put it in, OG, and only let us play OG. Keep in mind that we only were able to play OG for those 2 weeks for a while. We had OG, and I think we had ranked. We had no mixtape. It was literally just like how it was back in the day. Now, going back and playing the game back then, how it was back then, kind of makes you think we have it good now. Think about how the game was back then, how hard it was. That game was hard. Spawning in with no shields, no helmet, no shields, no cells, no syringes, nothing. It was kind of difficult back then. Definitely the 4K and 20, badges were definitely more earned. I'm not saying that they're not earned now, because they definitely are a challenge to get now. But man, back then, this game was so difficult. Another thing. The challenges in this thing. I'm sorry, getting the kills with the Havoc and the triple take, they weren't, hard. The hard part was finding the goddamn gun. Because everybody was trying to use that gun. So everybody picked it up, and, running into the Havoc triple take combo was wasn't very fun. But either way though, like I kind of like that concept of having, OG Apex Legends. I do think they should probably keep that as like an LTM on the side. I know, Apex for whatever reason doesn't really give us a lot of game modes. At one time they removed game modes. I think if they would add quads, leave quads in, keep duos, leave solos. Give it the way it is, give us trios, quads, duos, solos. Give us an old school. Hell, give us back arenas. I think that will really help Apex in the long run. I'm not saying get rid of the mixtape playlist, like Team Deathmatch, Control, Gun Run. Even though I don't know anybody who actually likes Gun Run. So if you do like Gun Run, comment down below what exactly you like about Gun Run. Is it the fact that you get to use all the guns in the game? Does it remind you of Call of Duty's gun game? For me personally, the only times I really find myself playing mixtape is really just to give myself a warm-up game before going into ranked or before playing, for my session for the night. But that is a little thing that probably could help. Because I mean, I think right now Apex is more it's not for the casual player. Apex right now, in the state of Apex right now, it's a very difficult game to play, especially if you're, a casual or just coming back to play, after a long day of work, like the most of us. That I think that will help it out a lot if you add more game modes. I mean, matchmaking. I don't think there's much it could be done with matchmaking because it is a battle royale game. At the end of the day, you're still doing, 50, 60 players in a lobby. Straight shot revival, I know that has, I believe, 30. It's not a full 60 lobby, but so I mean, I think I don't think Apex is gonna die soon at all. I think it'll probably be reviving. But I do think that the game modes do need a little change of pace, a little bit. At least give us, a little more game modes. I wish arenas will come back. I know they said they'll bring arenas back within 12 to 18 months. I remember reading, and that was about almost 13 months ago. 12, 13 months ago already. So hopefully arenas does come back by the end of this season. By the looks of things, with the Winter Express coming back for this holiday season, it looks like we're gonna get kind of like an OG Apex kind of themed event, especially with all the leaks or rumors of the Titanfall event coming. So hopefully we do get a little bit of a throwback season and we get arenas back. I would love to see arenas come back in full force. Maybe not have its own ranked playlist like it did before, but definitely a limited time mode. Now, another thing I kind of wanted to go over is the meta right now with the support legends. I don't know exactly why the supports were buffed to all hell, but I think most of us do like it. I personally like it myself. Most of my friends that I play with like it as well. But I really hope when they go and try and balance everything out like they normally try and do, I hope they don't change anything for supports. I think they, buff everybody else up, How, though, I don't know. Because not all support legends are strong. Mirage, for example, he struggles a little bit. That shot. I think Lobo might be the worst support legend right now, the current meta right now. And that's tough to say, coming from a Lobo main. In case you didn't know or notice, I am a Lobo main. Lobo is my girl. She's the character I play the most, by far. Well, not this season. This season, I think by far the most I played is Lifeline. Now, with Lifeline, we do got to talk about Lifeline. But real quick, before we do talk about the Lifeline rework, she's gotten 2 reworks. She got the first one, which removed her shield. But, I mean, anyways, let's, before that, do want to give a huge shout out to, my girl. She did, well, I'll just let it play out here. As you can see, we get, here we're not going to get high crazy, high damage, gameplay or high kill gameplay. What you're going to get here is just honest fun here. Sincere fun. So huge shout out to you, my love. Congrats on your first 2K. Road to 4K for everybody. Here we go.
The mic's not working, remember?
Now, moving on to lifeline.
Exactly.
She got a rework. This is her second rework, technically. Her first rework, if we remember, it was her shield. They removed her shield when rezzing somebody. I guess you can't really call it a rework, but they worked on her abilities a little bit. And then, her care package, she's always had a care package to now, which is kind of funny because there's times where I want to throw my care package and I don't have a care package, obviously,
Come in here.
which is kind of funny in a sense when it happens and I just throw my ult and you're just looking at it like, well, that's not a care package. But I don't think the lifeline needed the rework, to be honest. It's third time or second time. The glide, it's fun, it's useful sometimes. I forget about it most of the time. Her ult is what I really do like. That little bubble shield is pretty cool. But again, I don't think she really needed to change, especially with the perk updates and how they changed the perks. I do think Lifeline didn't need it. I think there's other support legends that do need a rework. Mirage is probably one of them. I would give a rework to Mirage if I could. But the thing about Mirage is I don't know what else you could do to give him a rework, Damn, he almost bamboozled me. Yeah, I don't know what else we could probably do to Mirage to help him up a little bit. Although with the new update where you can no longer see the health bar when he does his ultimate, that worked out pretty well actually. I think that helped out a lot. I have played Mirage, quite a bit this season. And I must say he is a lot more fun now that you can't see his health bar. Newcastle, I am not a Newcastle person that likes Newcastle. I can't play Newcastle to save my life. I don't think there's not enough buffs in the world they could give him that would allow me to play Newcastle better. Maybe that's a series we do on the channel where I'll just keep playing Newcastle until I get better with him throughout the season. In case you guys didn't know, my main is Loba. Loba is my main, which kind of sucks because for the other rework for support, I think she needs a rework. I feel she is the least usable support legend. She gives least in a fight, per se. Like when you think about it, everybody in support can do something to help a fight. Even Mirage, when his decoys, he could go invisible when he reses, that helps. Lifeline has drone. Newcastle could pull you back. Gibby, when he throws his shield, he could res you faster. They all have something to help you in a fight heal faster or res faster or something like that. Loba doesn't have that. Loba used to be, she's the getaway legend. She could get the hell away when everybody goes down. She could escape, and craft banners. But now, even though Saul could craft banners, I mean, yeah, you could say that she supports, she still gets a Moby. But, nowadays, all you need is a support character in your team, and no matter who crafts gets the Moby. From what I've noticed, I don't know if that's a bug or it's supposed to be there, but from what I've noticed, that's what it's been doing so far. God, real quick, I know, as I'm recording and just going over the gameplay, guys, I just noticed that the Relic Prowler was there with the Relic Alternator. Let me tell you, their Relic Alternator is a disgusting weapon. That is disgusting. I forgot how disgusting, what was it, Season 2, Season 1, Alternator Disruptor rounds was? So disgusting. But yeah, even with Loba,
more damage than you.
giving her a buff or rework, I don't really know what else you can do except maybe give her bracelet a little better of a bracelet. Her bracelet, shorten up the time where she puts her bracelet down and picks up her gun. The distance her bracelet could go. I mean, I guess you could give her an increase in the black market, even though there's already a perk that will give you a third, but I don't think I've ever really used that perk, if I'm being honest. But I really don't know what else you really could do to Lobo. I mean, her black market could give her more range instead of just giving her as a perk, give it to her as normal. But then you run into that problem where you don't know what, perk to give to her. So that's another problem. But I do feel that those two legends could have used a rework, a support rework more than lifeline, because she had decently good pick rate. And Newcastle is already arguably the strongest character in the game, or the best support character in the game. Most of the OG legends need reworks, or not need them, but they could use a rework. Bangalore, she's been nerfed to all hell. Going back and playing Bang, old school Bang in OG Legends, when her smoke did 10 damage, that was kind of cool to see Bang that powerful again. I'm not gonna lie. I really think, honestly, guys, let me know if you agree with me in the comments, if you guys have made it down this far into the video. But if they're just for, at least a week or two, give us every single gun, every single legend in their strongest format, like give us an alternator in disruptor round format, give us a havoc from like 3 seasons ago, the old school G7, give us like the old school guns, but make them be like the actual, regular guns we're using in the field, and see how that goes. I think that would be kind of cool to see, or experiment to see. Maybe that's what they're doing with these relic guns, is throwing them back in there, because they're powerful. Especially the alternator is disgusting. The alternator, even at a distance, it's disgusing. That ulti has some distance. But anyways, guys, we are getting pretty close to the end of the game. I don't think lifeline again. I don't think she needed the rework. Am I glad she got a rework? Yeah, I do like the rework. It's nice. It is a nice rework. But I really do think, I feel they should stop nerfing everything when it can make it too powerful, and just bring everything everything up to par. Like right now, how support's really, really strong. Let's make, assault really strong too. Let's make, control really, really strong. Skirmisher really strong. Let's make recon very strong. Although I do think recon is pretty strong too. But that is the end, guys. A quick little 2500 gameplay. Like I said, not the highest of damage, not the highest of kills, but here for some great vibes. Peace out, guys.